With the draw complete, it is now time to move on to the qualifiers to see who can make it to Season 1 of the Cheddar's Marble League games. We have 18 teams fighting for 12 spots in 3 groups, and Group A is ready to try their hand at Bocce. The goal of Bocce is to get as close as you can to that steel ball-bearing marble. The team with the closest marble to the ball-bearing will win. In the event of a tie, I imagine that would only happen if 2 teams have a marble touching the ball-bearing. The second closest marble will count. Now 1 marble left for both the Black Stars and Ghost Roasters in Group A1. Each group has been split into 2 subgroups, so Group A1 and Group A2. The winner of Group A1 will play second place from Group A2, and vice versa, and then we will move on to a bracket featuring those matchups I just listed, with the winners of both of those matchups going to the gold medal game, and the losers going to the bronze medal game. As you can see, Group A1 consists of the Black Stars, Ghost Roasters, and Static Speeders. And the Static Speeders and Ghost Roasters are now playing now. That's a good third marble for the Static Speeders, setting up a guard in the front. Oh, but it's going to be very close around the back. We'll check the overhead camera, but I'm not sure who won from this angle. It might be the Ghost Roasters. I believe it is. The Ghost Roasters have won barely over the Static Speeders, and that puts the Static Speeders into a must-win game, or they will be eliminated. In the event that each team has 1 win and 1 loss, the team with the worst differential will miss out, and obviously the team with the best differential will advance. What that means is that the team that lost by the largest amount is in trouble, and the Ghost Roasters, if the Static Speeders are to win here, will be that team left out. We'll have to see the overhead camera, but it looks like the Static Speeders have won based on the tie rules. They have the second closest marble. So you can see there the Black Stars will win the group, the Static Speeders will advance, and the Ghost Roasters, despite winning a match, will be eliminated. In these subgroups of 3, it is very close competition. The Cherry Bombs and Rolling Thunder up now, Cherry Bombs, have a sizable lead here. That's bad for Rolling Thunder, unless Rolling Thunder can cut the differential with their last marble. It doesn't look like it. And so they're going to hope they win their next match, and that Team Starfruit, the third team in this group, loses theirs, or else it's bad news for Rolling Thunder. I imagine we won't see too many of the 3-way ties, just based on statistics. It doesn't seem too likely, but it is something the marbles have to keep in mind. And if you are losing, and you feel like you're going to lose no matter what, it is still a good play to try to send a marble close to cut down your own differential. This is a close one here. This angle doesn't really show. Oh, but the last Team Starfruit marble makes the Rolling Thunder marble roll closer up top. And Rolling Thunder is going to win that one, but it's a very close differential. So it all comes down to this last match. Rolling Thunder really is cheering for Cherry Bombs here. Cherry Bombs will advance no matter what, I believe, because they have a sizable differential over Rolling Thunder. And if they win this match, obviously they'll win the group. They get a really good first marble, second overall to go. And those marbles are just lining up back there. Can any Team Starfruit marble curl around? It looks like they tried to there, but it didn't get anything going. 1 more from each team. The Cherry Bombs just have to not mess up, and they don't, and they will win the group. Rolling Thunder will advance, and Team Starfruit got no wins. They will be taking last place in the group overall, over, I imagine, a 5th place Ghost Roasters. Cherry Bombs win their group, so they have a little time to rest. Rolling Thunder are right back at it, and they play Black Stars, the winners of Group 1, for a spot in the gold medal match. The Black Stars have a lead here. What can Rolling Thunder do? They make it very close. I imagine the Black Stars pushing the ball bearing closer to their marble. That's a good strategy. Rolling Thunder knocks out that other Black Stars marble far, far away. And I believe Rolling Thunder have won. They have pretty sizably with that marble at the bottom, knocking out the Black Stars marble. Rolling Thunder move on to the gold medal game despite not winning their group and having no rest time. They had 1 game of rest time because they had to watch the Cherry Bomb Team Starfruit game. But besides that, nothing. The Static Speeders are leading here with 1 marble left to go from each now. They just have to not mess up. Cherry Bombs have 1 more chance, but it's not going to matter. Both group winners knocked out, and both people that got second in their group, both teams will go to the gold medal game. The Cherry Bombs and Black Stars will play for bronze, despite the Cherry Bombs having 2 wins, the most out of every team in the groups, and the Black Stars winning off of differential heavily. Now, the third place match, the bronze medal game, still does have stakes because the way the points are spread, every single point's going to matter. And if you lose the bronze medal match, you're not even getting top half in your group. So it is very close. I believe the Black Stars have won. We'll check the overhead camera the Black Stars have based on the second marble once again coming into play. And we move on now to Group B. Oh my bad, after this match we'll move on to Group B. We still have to decide who wins the gold medal, and the Static Speeders are currently leading. Will they be able to get it done? All the Rolling Thunder marbles just kind of bunching up. One more for each group now. Rolling Thunder gets one close. The Static Speeders must be confident because they're knocking out their own marble. They would have lost on the second marble tie, but they will end up winning. I guess they could see more from the ramp than we could. They had a better angle. The Static Speeders win Group A over Rolling Thunder and the Black Stars. Cherry Bombs will get fourth seed. You have to medal or you get bottom half in your group. So even in the bracket, there is tension. Now the Hibiscus Herd and the Amazon Animals. Hibiscus Herd currently leading by a sizable margin. Amazon Animals have one more shot. They don't do anything with it. And the Hibiscus Herd's last marble makes the differential even worse. They will win. And with a differential like that, you have to imagine they're automatically qualified for the bracket. Obviously, there's 2 more matches in Group B1 to play. But as long as the Hibiscus Herd can somewhat keep it together against the Storm Surge, they should be fine. Oh, knocking that ball bearing relatively far. Hibiscus Herd try to move the Storm Surge knock their own marble out of the way, and the Hibiscus Herd will win 2 matches. And because of that hit, the Storm Surge have set up a sudden death matchup between them and the Amazon Animals, where the Hibiscus Herd are going to win the group no matter what, but second place will advance, and the loser of this one will likely lose the group with 0 wins, because that's what we saw happen to Team Starford in Group A. And the winner will get to advance to the bracket, so there's lots of stakes here. Amazon Animals have 1 more marble to try and get rid of that Storm Surge marble, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Storm Surge will advance. They get a hit on them, but it's not enough to move them fully out of the way, and they will win just barely. So despite knocking their own marble out of the way, the Storm Surge are going to the bracket, and they have a chance to win gold. Now Group B2 with the Fishtails, Scorching Sunsets, and the Tropic Rockets. Fishtails currently winning here. The ball bearing went very far, farther than we've seen so far. And so in a case like that, I would imagine having the first marble is advantageous, right? Because then you can throw it far in like the Fishtails did and just never really be able to be knocked aside. The Fishtails took advantage of that. Oh, look how beautiful it is with the sun out. I think the Scorching Sunsets play the Tropic Rockets now, and the Scorching Sunsets need a win here or they are in trouble. Tropic Rockets with a good one there, bouncing off the marble. You can hit it, but it doesn't always guarantee you'll be in a good spot because it weighs so much more. It's really about the marble's relation with the sand. Actually, that makes it a very close one, and I'm not sure who won from this angle. That final hit from the Scorching... Oh, it's very, very close. The win will be awarded to the Tropic Rockets, but that is a close one. So the Scorching Sunsets are out. They cannot win. They cannot win this group. They will get last in the group, sorry. But they will place higher than the Amazon Animals because of how close that differential was. So they will get 5th in the group. And meanwhile, these teams are battling out for 1st in the group because they have both won Match 1 and Match 2. So this just helps to seed the bracket. It all depends, I guess, whether you'd rather face the Hibiscus Herd or whether you'd rather face the Storm Surge. I'm not sure it makes a difference to these marbles. They're just trying to get as best a spot in the overall standings as possible. And the Fishtails will take the group here. It was a close one, but not as close as what we saw with the Tropic Rockets and Scorching Sunsets. Now we head on to the bracket. It's the Hibiscus Herd against the Tropic Rockets, and both send one very far there. Then the Tropic Rockets send another one far. Hibiscus Herd get another good bounce, like I mentioned earlier. It's all about hitting it, and then your rebound off the marble, because you can hit it. Oh, the Tropic Rockets hit off the Hibiscus Herd there, and that will be final. The Tropic Rockets will advance to the final. That's the 3rd group winning team eliminated. We have not seen a group winner advance to the final yet. You would think that because you did better in the group, you'd probably be better at Bocce, but we've seen tons of upsets in these bracket rounds. Will the Storm, with the marble like that, we might see another. The Storm Surge got 2nd in their group. They knocked their own marble out of the way, and they're trying to advance to the final here. The Fishtails really need something good to go. Oh, they might have got it there, but I think the Storm Surge are still winning, and they even set up a guard behind that Fishtails marble so they couldn't be pushed closer to the marble. The Storm Surge will win. It's really close, but they will go to the final against the Tropic Rockets, another final with both second-place teams. And we see a gold medal match between two silvers in the groups and a bronze medal match between two group winners. The Fishtails with a really nice marble there. That second one for them was really nice. Hibiscus Herd trying to get in there, but because of the guard setup, they are unable to, and the Fishtails will win bronze in Group B. It is pretty close still, but the good playing there by the Fishtails set up that guard behind their own marble so they couldn't be knocked out of the way. We've seen some knocks, mostly in Group A. And I guess in Group B, too, we saw the Scorching Sunsets try to knock the Tropic Rockets out of the way, but it obviously did not work because the Tropic Rockets are now playing for a gold medal. Oh, and another hit right there. And that might seal the deal. I think the Tropic Rockets, as long as this last marble doesn't do anything, will win. It's going to be a close one. They would win off second differential anyway, and I think that's what it comes down to. They have the closest second marble, and they will win Group B. So the Tropic Rockets take gold over the Storm Surge and Fishtails. Hibiscus Herd, once again, they won their group and only placed fourth. Now the Blueberry Buttons and the Galactic Gliders, all the marbles going real far. The ball bearing, when it goes short, it's hard for these teams to adjust because they're so prepared to dive in. The Blueberry Buttons got one, and that's all that matters. But that is a poor differential for the Galactic Gliders, so they're hoping that the other team, the third team in this group, loses. Otherwise, they could be in trouble. The Galactic Gliders will play that third team, who is the Super Turtles. And they must win. Otherwise, they will be eliminated, no doubt. The Super Turtles, I believe, currently have a lead, but that might have ruined it. They just have to play safe now. The Galactic Gliders... Oh, that last Galactic Gliders marble showed the last Super Turtle, I believe. Whoever moved last there totally moved that. Yeah, it was the Super Turtles who moved the Galactic Gliders close enough to guarantee a win. And now we head on to the third match of the group, the Super Turtles, who will play the Blueberry Buttons. The Super Turtles, this is now a must-win game for them, because if they win, they can still advance in second place, I believe. The Blueberry Buttons would still win, but if they lose, they are eliminated. They have one marble left. I think they're playing things safe, but I'm not sure if this is the time to play things safe, because I can't tell if they're going to win. No, they're not touching up top. If they were, they would win off second differential, but I couldn't see it. I doubt the marbles at the bottom could see either, or they wouldn't have played that last one safe. But the Blueberry Buttons will win the group. Galactic Gliders will advance. And now I move on to Group C2. The Jovial Jesters and the Flameslingers start us off. The Tidal Waves are the final team. And those third marbles don't do much. It's once again that one Jovial Jester marble that was prepared who's going to win. And look at that differential. That's even worse than what we saw earlier. The Flameslingers really are on the hot seat, no pun intended. And they will play the Tidal Waves, the Jovial Jesters, I believe. Because J comes after F in the alphabet. That's how these groups are arranged alphabetically, if you could not tell. First, third, and fifth make up Group 1, and second, fourth, and sixth make up Group 2. But the Jovial Jesters currently winning, but actually the Tidal Waves take over there. And they have one marble left. They don't do anything with it to sabotage their own team, so they will win. The differential is tight, though, so it all comes down to how the Flameslingers do against the Tidal Waves. If they win, they might still be out. If they lose, Tidal Waves will take first in the group. We'll see what happens here. The Flameslingers with a good marble there. Tidal Waves also slamming in, but they bounce so far back that even the Flameslinger's second marble is closer. And they just have to hold on. But that differential, the one on the bottom, didn't accomplish the goal of getting closest, but it does cut the differential down so much that the Flameslingers, despite winning, still get third place in the group. The Jovial Jesters will win, and they will have a break. The Tidal Waves are right back at it. No resting period. They play the Blueberry Buttons. We'll see what they can do here. Oh, the Blueberry Buttons put up a great second marble, and it might be too much for the Tidal Waves to handle. One marble left. They try to knock it out of the way, but it's not going to work. We see our first group winner advancing to the gold medal game, and it takes 3 groups to get there. The Blueberry Buttons will go to the finals. Tidal Waves will play for bronze. Now the Jovial Jesters will have the anchor as they play the Galactic Gliders. A good first marble from the Galactic Gliders. Will it be enough? We've seen it be enough in some of these cases where the ball bearing falls short. But the Jovial Jesters are crafty, and they get in there with their third marble. And can they stay there? They do. The Jovial Jesters, both group winners, advance to the finals. both losers, or I guess second places. They didn't really lose. They both made it to the bracket. They will play for bronze. But it took 3 groups, once again, to get those winning teams into the gold medal match. Lots of upsets in Group A and B. Now the Tidal Waves have a little bit of a lead here, and they just have to play it safe. They're putting up a guard. It works on that 3rd marble. They throw their 4th marble behind a beautiful curl there, and they will win the bronze medal. Galactic Liars will take 4th. And there is only 1 game of bocce left to be played. It's a long event here, and it's a short ball bearing, and we've seen how that affects things in the past. 1 marble might be enough to win here, and the Jovial Jesters get it. Blueberry Buttons try, but they just glance off the side. The Jovial Jesters push their own marble closer. The Blueberry Buttons knock it around the back, and I can't tell who's winning now. It's really complicated, but I think that last hit is the one that wins. The Blueberry Buttons knock the Jovial Jesters into a gold medal, and the Jovial Jesters will win Group C. Their fans are ecstatic. Blueberry Buttons, fine with the silver, but you would have liked to take that extra point from the gold medal. And now we see our podiums. The Static Speeders, Tropic Rockets, and Jovial Jesters. Congratulations, you have won gold in bocce. Now we see our overall group standings. They are the same as the event scores, but it's nice to see them all at once. 1 event left to go. It is the sprint, and we will head there very soon. Tropic Rockets, Static Speeders, and Jovial Jesters lead their groups. Teams to watch in the sprint. We see 1 captain in Group A, Bolt from the Rolling Thunders. Will it matter? Let's find out. They're off. They're all in a straight line, but watch the middle. The Ghost Rushers take it pretty much end to end. Everybody was lockstep except the Static Speeders, who fell far behind. They have a gold medal already, so it doesn't mean too much for them. What we're really looking at here is, look, 2nd place. Did the Black Stars take it at the end? Oh, just barely they didn't. If it went on for a few centimeters longer, I think the Black Stars would have got a silver there, but nonetheless, they get the bronze. Cherry Bombs will get the silver, and Ghost Roasters will get gold in the sprint in Group A. Now 3 captains in Group B, Malo, Surge, and Tamarin. Watch the bottom. Watch the bottom. Look to the top 2. The Tropic Rockets will get a bronze, but the Storm Surge lead this time for real end-to-end over Tamarin from the Amazon Animals. And the Hibiscus Herd will get 4. So 3 captains all getting top 4 spots in their group. Hibiscus Herd, another 4th place. Storm Surge, a gold, and their fans are ecstatic because they have won 11 points out of a possible 12 in 2 events. Now Group C. 2 captains in this one, on the top and the bottom. Watch the bottom, but look to the middle. The Tidal Waves might have taken it. It's going to be close. But I think they overtook the Flameslingers and held on to the end. Bronze goes to, I believe, the Super Turtles. Either way, but we're really looking up top. Who won it? The Tidal Waves, just barely, will win Group C over the Flameslingers. And while bocce was a grueling marathon, the sprint, as you would expect, was a quick one. The Ghost Roasters win gold in Group A, the Storm Surge in Group B, and in Group C, the Tidal Waves barely squeak one out over the Flameslingers. Now the group standings are here, and look how close Group A is. The top 3 are tied. Look to Group B, and it's very close between everybody except for those top 2 who have broken away. And Group C looks relatively normal. Who will advance to the main games? Find out in the second video of the qualifiers.